Hello everyone! This is Sorry and Target welcoming you back to another episode of our Dinosaur Hunt playthrough. As you can see, I've done a bit of hunting on my own, got the Ankylosaurus license unlocked, the Parasaurolophus license unlocked, and gotten some damage increasers. Let's see, here we go, yeah? Well, that's effective range, and then damage increase for our rifle. Which I can tell you, having done some hunting off on my own, was making a pretty big difference in taking down those Stegosauruses. So we're going to continue today, going into the Great Forest. Once again, we're going to be using lethal bullets because I feel like the amount of time I've played this game with tranquilizers versus the option to use lethal bullets is pretty skewed in favor of tranquilizers. So I just really like these dinosaur death animations, so I'm going to keep that on. And we're going to hop back into our Let's Play series. So here we are in the Great Forest, which honestly, if you ask me, looks like a more accurate Delphius Hills than Delphius Hills. But that's neither here nor there. We have a Parasaurolophus right out in front of us, almost 300 yards. Okay, wind is not fantastic. I'm actually going to start working our way back towards this volcano. And we will see if we can go ahead and sneak up on him. Actually, this lake is a pretty good spot to find dinosaurs in general. So let me just real quick make sure that we're not going to miss anything else. We've got some Ankylosaurus and Stegosaurus tracks up this way. Wind is pointed this direction though, so if they're just over this ridge, that's not going to be very good for us. Oh, and speaking of, we have our Ankylosaurus. Now, I don't think that's the biggest one yet. I did manage to take down I think almost 3.5 ton, maybe 3.3 ton Ankylosaurus. Off screen. So I don't think this guy's going to be our record. Well, he'll be a record in the opposite direction of what you'd typically collect records for. He'll be one of the smallest. But the game unfortunately doesn't let you know if that's a record or not. So we'll just have to guesstimate on that. Okay, so we've got the Anky down there. That Para is right there. Okay, so our wind is lined up much better for him. I think, what's his range? Okay, so he's still almost at 300, about 265. So I think if we get this Anky, we can do so without startling him, but I'm not very confident in that. Where? I hear it. Where did this Ankylosaurus go? I lost an entire Ankylosaurus. I can hear it though, but I do not see it. As you can see, I've also taken radar and X-ray visor off, so we were hunting quote-unquote legitimately this time. my preferred way of hunting. Nothing out there. That Para is still making his way across there. Oh, and he stopped to eat. If I didn't have this rifle, I'd take that shot, but I do not trust this rifle with a shot like that. I should have stayed on his tracks. Okay, there's a Stegosaurus tracks. So oh, and there's a Stegosaurus. Okay, so he's sleeping. He's got that fallen tree blocking any shot we would have, but his range is pretty ideal. And there is our Ankylosaurus. Okay. So we've got a couple of plays we could make here. I think I'm going to get up on this ridge. Shoot down here, get the Stegosaurus. The Ankylosaurus shouldn't go too terribly far. And then we can just work our way across this little pond area and go get that Para. 3 different dinos, 1 nice fell swoop. Assuming, of course, this all goes to plan. Knowing my luck, it probably won't, but we're going to still hope for the best and see what can happen. Okay, our wind isn't great, but I don't hear the Stegosaurus like he's gotten up yet, so we might still be okay. Wind indicator isn't flashing, nothing on the mist device is lighting up. I think that was the fallen log. Okay, I hear him walking. But I don't know where he's gone. Okay, let's just get down here and look for tracks. Never mind. Found him. Okay, wind is much better. His angle, however, is not. Okay, so this will be interesting. Is there anything coming? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a much bigger Ankylosaurus. Okay, that is a record for sure. The dinosaurs do this weird thing where, at least the Stegosaurus does. I don't really know if the rest do it, where they'll like sprint right before they go to sleep. And then, well, he wasn't asleep for very long. Oh, but that's an angle. That's an angle we can work with. Let's see. Okay. I'm getting this foliage. That's a hit. And that's a dead dinosaur. That's what we like to see. Okay, so the Parasaurolophus, 17 miles out heard it, but this Ankylosaurus is like, huh, what? Did you say something? What a big, stupid, dumb animal. Okay, let's go get the Stego. I'm going to try and keep the wind pretty good for sneaking back up on this Anky. Alright, let's see. How big were you again? Oh! Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. Oh, I thought it might give me a shot. Okay. This guy was 278. Not anything remotely special. That para scared the life out of me. I know there aren't ceratosaurs on this map yet. But holy smokes. I remember the good old Carnivores HD days. Is he still going? Alright, fellas. That should be a good hit. If it's not, I will be thoroughly disappointed in myself. And it's not. He's not bleeding. Crap, that looked like a really good chest shot. Okay, this wind is not going to be good, but I don't think it's going to matter because it's an Ankylosaurus and they are notoriously difficult to take down. Let's at least get reloaded. I don't like leaving wounded animals, even if they don't really indicate that they're wounded by not leaving any blood. Oh, this is not going to be a good angle. Let's get that left arm forward, pal. Golly, I despise that noise. There we go. If we could please get some better sound for these Ankylosaurs, I would be so happy. Which one was this? This was a 428. Okay, but he's 2 shots, and I think the other one's a 4... I think there was a 7 in there somewhere. I think he's like a 478. I'm going to check this other Ankylosaur, and if he's not bigger than that guy, we'll come back and get him. And if this Ankylosaur hasn't run off... Okay, yeah, I think he's gone. He finally decided to put his brain to use and say, hey, that sounded loud and potentially dangerous. I should run. Alright, 306 Stegosaurus at almost 306 meters. I would like to find that other Ankylosaurus because, again, I'm pretty sure he was bigger. But yeah, if we could just get some new sound for the Ankies. It's hard to say if they changed the Stegosaurs or not. I noticed the Stegosaurs make just less noise in general. I don't really know if they've just taken out the bear sounds, because I'm pretty sure they haven't replaced them with anything, at least nothing that I've noticed. Okay, that Stego is headed that way. Wind is really good. I'm not seeing anything down here. Nothing up along that ridge line besides him, and nothing really through there. With there being no carnivores, I'm not like exceptionally worried about finding a carnivore, a predator, something super dangerous. Just really don't want to give away my position if I can help it. Okay, so the Anky ran this way. We'll follow his tracks. They should cross with the stegos. Well, they might have. Where did you go? Did he just double back on himself? Maybe he did. I don't know. If he did, he should be pretty close to our other Ankylosaurus. So let's go give it a shot. The only unfortunate thing is our wind is not going to be good. And it looks like he's come back out and, oh man, where did this guy go? We'll come back for him if we need to. I know where that Stegosaurus is, so we're going to go get him. Also, the wind is so much better going this way, so we'll not worry about this Anky quite yet. Plus, that one that we did take down isn't an exceptionally large Ankylosaur, so I think we'll find a bigger one at some point in this hunt. Okay, there's our boy who's gone back the opposite direction, but the wind is still good, so we can take him, we can run alongside him like this, and we should be all right. There we go, about 150, I think that's going to be good enough. Let's get that arm outstretched, my guy. Alright, that seemed a little high to the right. But not poor enough to keep him from going down. Okay. That's good. That is a rock. And I don't see much else out there, so let's go get him. We'll check out this, the lake on the opposite side of this little valley. See if anything is down there. The wind should still stay decent. Not spectacular. Yeah, it's kind of blowing crossways, but I think we can work with it. Oh, and that's that same para, I'm pretty sure, from the very start of this episode. Okay, he's at about 240. Wind is perfect, actually. So we can work our way up to him. Paras, I know, are exceptionally frail, so our shot doesn't have to be fantastic. Okay, the wind. Yeah, the wind's not great for this lake. But I also don't see anything, at least through this little clearing in the trees. And I'd much rather focus on that para. I have no idea where that second Ankylosaur went. He just vanished into thin air. Okay, let's get around this rock. I'm going to stand up while we've got some cover. Yeah, I don't see anything. So I think we're alright to let this lake slide. There we go. Got his little crest just poking over the hill. He's at about 150 right now, so if we get much closer, we might have some problems. That rock looks astonishingly like a parasaur standing up. Like there's the back, the hips, there's the tail, especially from this distance. I don't know if you guys see it or not, but I thought he'd stood up for a moment. Okay, I think that's going to be tough. I'm going to try and get on top of this rock. I don't think it's going to help our angle that much. I'm going to keep an eye on the mist device. Make sure that we're not alerting him. Okay, we're up here. He's still asleep from the sounds of it. And like I was afraid of, this hasn't really helped our angle. Yeah, he's still just beyond our view range. Okay, I'm going to crouch back down. We'll approach him from the back. Just going to take it nice and easy. Got stuck on a tree. Come on, my guy. Where you be? There we go. There we go. Okay, let's back it up. He's at about 90. Shoot, I knew we were too close. Hello. If you'll give me that shot, I'll take it. That should be enough. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Stego, Anki, and Para all taken down. Nice little dinosaur hat trick. Ooh. No more hats for you, dude. And this is our first Para, so we'll go ahead and claim him. And I'd like to see if I can get one more Ankylosaur. That abruptly stopped. Oh, that's a bunch of Pteranodon. Sheesh. Okay, I'm going to check these. No, I'm not going to check that lake. I'm going to check this little lake up here. This one's usually pretty good about having dinosaurs. And if one of them could be an Ankylosaurus, that would be awesome. Let's check these open spots while we are here. I'm not seeing anything. Frames are stuttering a little bit. There we go. It's better. Alright, anybody taking a drink today? Oh, and what do you know? Okay, I don't know if that's bigger than that first one I saw, or the second one, but I know it's bigger than the one we did take down. So he'll make a nice trophy to go place in the lodge. I see nothing else. Let's take it nice and slow. Oh, this is okay. Let's get that right arm out, my guy. Satisfactory. We'll take it. Let's see if that startled anything out. No, it didn't. Okay, that's one of my least favorite things about hunting with a rifle, is that it's super loud. With the crossbow, you can just pick dinosaurs off. No worries. Whew, 457. Yes, sir, largest in the collection. Let's get this bad boy. Or girl. Thanks, DHC. Can't wait to see him back in the lodge. And let's evac on out. Alright, pretty successful hunt, I'd say. Couple new dinosaurs, one record-sized trophy. All in all, that is, I'd say, worth writing home about. Speaking of home, let's get there. Or at least back to our spacecraft. Alright, 6 shots, 100 accuracy, and 4 critical shots. Significantly better than that first hunt on Delphius Hills. Alright, and we've unlocked Delphius Hills Dusk. Perfect. Just in time for the next episode. Alright, let's head back here and let's get our trophies placed. There we go, trophy gallery. We can check out the sizes of the other ones we've got. I've kept the tutorial Stegosaurus just because it's really small. Or it's not super small, but it's a nice, point of reference for getting smaller Stegosaurs. So here we go, 323. I think I got him off screen. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Our first Stegosaurus was 371. And you were how much? 4. You were 4. Okay, good deal. Good deal. So we'll go ahead and get rid of you. 457. There we go. And let's place the para. Just a little 194. Nothing too special. All right. Trophy gallery's coming along pretty well. We're halfway there. Oh boy. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode of Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I'm kind of recording these first few episodes in bulk. So, again, be leaving those suggestions as to what you guys want to see out of this series in the comments. And if I can get to them, I for sure will. But thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for leaving your comments. And, of course, for your support on not just this series, but, my channel as a whole. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.